I need to wake him up, but how can I? He hasn't been replying my texts. Let me try giving him a call. Wow, that isn't working either. This guy won't pick up his phone calls. I need a more efficient solution to wake up someone across the house. Now I have to go through the pain of manually waking it up. That room is so far down, and it would just be way easier if he picked up his phone calls. If only I had a proper way to wake him up. Oh my god, 4 calls and he hasn't waked up. I need to think of a better solution. It is totally uncool to expend your energy to solve such little tasks. So I came up with an invention, the Waker Upper 3000. This simple setup machine will help you wake people up from anywhere in the whole entire world with just a single tap of a phone call. Introducing the Waker Upper 3000. This machine starts off with a phone receiving a phone call. This phone call causes the chemical energy in the phone to make it vibrate. Since the phone was placed at an incline at the top, including the chemical energy which was converted into sound and kinetic energy, as well as the force of gravity doing positive work on the phone, since it's acting in the direction the phone is moving in. As the phone slides down the ramp, a small amount of the kinetic energy is converted into friction, but the rest of it is transferred into the tennis ball. Due to the applied force of the phone onto the ball, its kinetic energy is transferred from one to another. The tennis ball moves not too far into the obstacle course along with its mechanical energy to reach the domino and tape circuit, or what I like to call the Kirby Path of Doom. In this circuit, the mechanical energy from the tennis ball is applied to the first domino, which has gravitational potential energy, then converted into kinetic energy when tipped over, applying force onto the next domino and starting a chain reaction, until it reaches the tape, where the tape inherits the kinetic energy of the dominoes along with the dominoes that's taped on top of the inside of the tape. That gravitational potential energy also plays a role in this. This process happens 3 times in total during this part of the circuit, until we reach the next phase. The next stage in the machine are the game disc cases. The process is very similar to the domino effect, whereas in this case they are larger. The kinetic energy from the last roll of tape and the gravitational potential energy from the game disc cases causes them to fall on top of each other. The last game disc case is attached to a ruler which is blocking the path of a bouncy ball. The last game disc case falls and tension is forced onto the string which is connected to the ruler. The gravitational potential energy of the ruler is then converted into kinetic energy as it falls to the ground. Meanwhile, on top of the table, the rubber ball, which is sitting at an incline, transforms its gravitational potential energy into kinetic energy. And here the force of gravity is once again doing positive work as it is displacing the ball in the direction I want it to go. The rubber ball then follows a straight path through the makeshift tunnel and bounces off the wall. The normal force of the wall then pushes back on the ball which the ball pushed on it first, and sends the ball flying to yet another game disc case. The kinetic energy of the ball allows it to apply force onto the game disc case, causing it to fall and cause tension on the string hooked up to the whiteboard eraser. A rolled back car is waiting behind the eraser to launch straight into the balloon as it transforms its potential energy into kinetic energy, and the safety pins target the balloon. And there we go, goal achieved.
Good thing I bought the Waker Upper 3000. It just woke me up.
Now that we've come to the end, we've realized that the Wicker Upper 3000 is one of the best creations of all time that uses the law of conservation of energy and work to create an easy, simple method for you to wake others up. Verified by your favorite customer, Jamal.